What's up, guys? Firewilla here, back again with you with another new series. That's right, that's right. I'm doing series all over the place all of a sudden, aren't I? Alright, this is a city simulation, city builder a game. And I, for one, love these kind of games. I was a huge fan of SimCity as a kid, up until about SimCity 4. And that's when I started not liking SimCity anymore. I bought the original Cities XL. Didn't really play it too much. They had a whole issue with different like company going under, new company buying it, all this sorts of stuff, and I got intermixed in that as far as like I can't play the game because of it's part of the old company, and the new company's got this whole new thing out. So I never really got to play it, but Cities XXL I've been playing and I'm loving it. And people say it's basically Cities XL Platinum. Well, I didn't really get to play Cities XL Platinum because I had the original Cities XL. So to me, this is a brand new game. So we're going to go through it like it's a brand new game, and we're going to enjoy it. So, alright, so before we do, they have a tutorial. I strongly suggest you guys take a look at the tutorial because there's a lot of stuff in here that it's really hard to understand that even the tutorial won't cover. I'll try to cover as much as I possibly can. I'm not an expert at this game by any means, but we'll just travel along in it and see what we can all in here. Okay, this is our giant map. You can see, you can just kind of move around all you want. All these little dots are little cities you can choose from if you want to pick a current city. Any green dots you see are current cities you currently have. Like I have a giant city right there that is shoreline, population 331,000. There's a little one there, population 53,000. I got a couple other ones. That one there is Creston, population 81,000. Over here on the right hand side is where you can kind of go through the maps, decide what kind you want. If you want to pick a desert region, you can pick a desert region. These ones here have mostly sand. You can pick a snow level if you want one of those. You can also click on each one and it'll tell you what is available. As far as like oil goes, you can have a giant oil tycoon kind of area if you want to, and this one here really is not good for that. This one here does have 2 stars on water, which means you'll find some water in there. Fertile area, which means you want fertile area if you want to do more farmlands, things like that. And of course holidays, of course the mountains and whatnots is really good for like ski resorts, things like that. And you can actually put that stuff in this game, which is awesome. And then down here you can see like the difficulty's 90%, flat surface is only 20% of it's available, 50% total availability, which means you can't go on top of certain mountaintops, things like that. So you can also do that with food industry, fuel, water, and holidays. You can also differ between easy, normal, whatever you you want, basically. So let's get out of that, and or can I go back to that? There we go. Okay, I can go back to that. And let's see, what kind of one do I want? It's hard to say. As far as these cities go, in here, you can trade with other of your cities. So you can have one city that's like nothing but just like some giant oil tycoon kind of thing, to where it's, I mean, completely everything in that one is the whole city is strictly used to provide for your big main major city that you have. So we're gonna go for more of a sandy kind of an area. So. Alright, so we have Hollywood or Paris you can choose from. Let's see, we're going to go through pretty much all of these. Tropical island, the beach. This one here's got some oil, fertile areas, holidays. That one looks good, but let's see. Rio de Janeiro has got, of course, 3 holiday. There's the beach there for fertile areas, and then you have this one here. I think I want this one here, the beach. 70% difficulty, 50% flat surface, 30% available, and 100% of it is free, so have at it. So we're going to go ahead and create our city, and let's call it Utopia. Let's call it regular Utopia. Utopia. You can choose the roads you want, as far as like if you want American, English roads, French roads, German roads, default. I've used American on my live streams. I've played a lot of this on live streaming. I've done French roads, I've done German roads. Let's go with the UK, United Kingdom. We're going old English style over there, so that'll be lovely. And let's see, the patient work of erosion by the sea and winds created this long and beautiful beach of fine sand. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? It's going to take a little bit to load, but shouldn't be too bad. Beautiful, beautiful views here. I do love this. Very nice looking. I do run into a little bit of lag issues from time to time. When your city gets bigger, you'll run into a lot more. So these are your view options. You can use this to turn, rotate, whatever you want to do. You can also change the time you want, so it's like morning as the day goes by, and eventually until like midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning. We like to keep it around midday, and it will just stay there unless I decide to choose it, which if I want to, I can just hit play, and it will go on its own, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to hide this down over here, because I really don't like to use that. Okay, one of the first things we need to do, or one of the major differences between this and like the SimCity games, and this is the main reason why I didn't like the SimCity games that came out, is the map style. With SimCity 4 and the one after that, or maybe there might have been 2 after that, I don't know, they all kind of got intermixed and I really didn't like either one of them. And what they did is, SimCity 3000 was the last good one, and I still played that, and I have previous videos on my channel here that shows me playing SimCity 3000. The maps are big, and you can go anywhere on the map without any loading or anything like that. And in SimCity 4, they kind of took that away from it, you know? It's okay, you can do this little area over here, and then you have to restart a whole bigger area over here, but you can only do so much in that area. Like, you can't even get a full town going, really. This one here is like the exact opposite. This is like the SimCity I remember, which is giant areas. Okay, now it doesn't really look like a giant area, but I'm gonna show you something. Okay, I'm gonna bring out just one little thing of road. Okay, just your standard road. And I want you, here, let me do this, let me move this out of the way, because I really don't like using it. I don't know what that's for, I just know that I never use it. This is the road. You see all the purple that goes around here? That is the border. That's what you need to connect to. If I connect to somewhere over here, that whole area will turn white, which means I can't connect to anywhere. So, like this here area over here, then will be purple, which means I can connect to there, as well as anywhere else over here. So, let's kind of figure out, let's do this real quick here. Let's kind of figure out where we're going to have like our downtown area if we ever get to a downtown type of area. So, I really like this area up here. It's got a lot of beachy sand stuff going on, so I do like that. So let's try and connect it right here and bring it in this way, if we can. Ooh, there's a little plane. If you guys can see that, we'll kind of here. I'll click away from that. You can see the plane right there. Look at him going. He just circles. He'll just go around. He'll go around the entire map, just around giant circles. That's his job, I guess, so have at it, I guess. Whatever works. Alright, so we're going to connect up in this area. Alright, so, oh yes, like I was saying, road. Giant road. This is how, okay, can you see that? You see that little green dot right there in the middle moving? That's your road. Alright, that little thing right there, even this far up here, is way too high. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off just like this. Just like that. That's your road. That little thing right there is your road. So that's, I mean, this is going to be a big city. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, alright, starting off, you just have simple road. You need the road to go somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and go for like more of a curved road. That's what the difference is between these here. I never really use the 8 orientation things. I don't know what that is, but I either use regular or curved. So, and the curved you can go like this, basically. Wherever you want. If I want to, I can go a little curvy like this, and then go a little more curvy like that, kind of thing. So we'll just bring it out just like this, and like that. double tapped it right there to go ahead and click it down to say, okay, we're good. Go ahead and get it started. Now this right here, this is your city services. You have your village town hall. We're going to go ahead and plop that down right there. He's building in perfectly. Now, as these things will slowly unlock, so you need to kind of figure out where your industrial area is going to go. So, let's see here. It's really hard to tell where my fertile area is at because I'm not allowed to look at the industrial area yet to see where like the farmlands can go and whatnot. So, for now, let's put all the nasty stuff up here. If I can get it up here, I don't know if I can get over these this stuff here. So we'll give it a shot. Go to the curved road. We'll just kind of okay. So it looks like you can. Just like that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start off over here. We'll grab our utilities and throw down our utility center. This is basically where you pay all your bills. Ta-da! You can get down right down in here too. That's another thing I love about this. Right here on ground level. It's perfect. Go ahead and just circle around if you want. See the nice little hills going on. You can see the plains up there going crazy. Alright, so we have housing now. We have decorations, which is usually like little parks and stuff like that. It'll switch the way things look. We'll get into that as time goes by. And they add new transportation like bridges and intercity stuff here. You have a harbor, a small airport, a cruise harbor, a large airport, regular harbor, and of course an international freight airport, which cost a lot of money. Alright, so we're going to start out with just simple housing. And I like to start off with the square zones. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we'll do it just right there. So there's your square zone. We're going to do probably down to there. Right like that. Now, this type of housing is unskilled workers, low density. So it'll slowly go up to a medium density and eventually high density. Alright, achievements are coming in. Now, our money, $376,000. Alright, we are losing money. This is our population right here. Reference panel, I never really look at this. Never really do. I don't know why. It's like I said, it's one of the things I just don't understand. Your first citizens have arrived. This is important. This is going to tell you all your good stuff, all your bad stuff. So you can click on anything you want to. This right here is your unskilled workers. It'll tell you if good things or bad things. Of course, they're unemployed right now because I have no businesses. This is your pause, your fast forward, and all that stuff. So you can fast forward all the way up to ×5. And we're going to pause it for the moment while I discuss some of this with you. Skilled workers we don't have yet, executives not yet, and elites not yet. And then as you get more stuff in, factories, offices, hotels, commerce, they'll each have this, and then they'll each have like a whole bunch of these things basically right up here. This stuff over here is, you can take a look at your transportation, take a look at our traffic right now. All green lines are good. That will change. Traffic is a big pain in the rear end here. So, and we're going to discuss how to do that. We're going to run into issues with that. That is for sure. And eventually you'll get bus lines. You'll be able to click on that, and you'll see your bus lines going everywhere that you create. You will create your bus lines. I love that. That is awesome. You can open your panel here and look at your all your people. You can also click this right here, and this is where you control your taxes. I like to keep this up around 20-ish. Even though I don't have any skilled workers yet. The unskilled workers are, I'm going to keep them at 20%, and that's money coming into me. So that is good. You can also take an overall look at your income and expenses. Right now we are losing about $1,265 a month. So keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the industry. And right here, food industry. These are your, basically all your farms. You're going to take a look at the fruit farm. Everywhere you see in green, you can build a farm, which is great. We may actually get a road going out this way and start building some farms out here. and that'll help us with more stuff to export and whatnot. Speaking of that, all you gotta do is click on the XXL in the top, click on trade, and this is our city over here, and you are able to trade to all these other cities. These are my cities available right here. If you're starting off brand new, you'll have Omnicorp, which is the big mega box. This is not an actual town, like at least to my knowledge, I've never been able to find it if it is. They basically have everything you want. Now for like this is -12, which means that I would need some of that, but they do not trade any of that. So that is basically money you have. And you want that to be in the plus, otherwise you can't trade. Now if you have any of these that are green, that are numbered, you can trade that to them for money. Like they'll give you money back. So, but be careful because you only have a freight capacity of 20 and passenger capacity of 20. So, alright, so we want to go ahead and get started on our basically I don't want to say downtown, but it is our downtown area. It's our current downtown area, which is our we're basically making a little suburb of what is eventually going to be a major city. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started, and we're just going to make it right here. Alright, so that right there is going to be our town. Now for this road here, it looks like it has a bunch of lights everywhere. And if you go in closer, whoa, they got like nice little pictures of cities. So keep a lookout for that. Alright, commerce, here we go. Alright. Well, now with commerce, they don't really require a lot, so I just like to stick with just the simple zones. Right there, just right there, right there. You know, just kind of keep it simple. Now we'll put us in a road for a little cross action here, a little crossroads action. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's throw in a couple more of those. Alright, that right there is good. That's enough for what they currently need. Now you also have hotels available. So you got a small hotel. This cost about 800 C, which is 800 basically dollars. Now you get a small little hotel. You can just kind of plop that in right there. I'll hit play, and you'll see stuff start to come in. Just like that. You'll be able to look around, see some of these businesses as they're starting to pop up. And we'll go down this lovely little road right here. It's kind of hard to control sometimes because you have to kind of use the arrow buttons and the mouse keys at the same time. So that involves basically moving one whole hand all the way to the other side. You're always honking. Here's little people. You can see them kind of just chilling. He's walking around doing his thing. Going for his afternoon walk, I guess. This little Lady Gaga wannabe thing. I don't know what that is. Kind of creepy. But they do their things. A little bit better view here. Ooh, look at this nice house. People living fancy. Look at the kids playing around. Look at that. They're playing tag. How about that? Isn't that cute? Little boyfriend-girlfriend action going on there. Alright, so this is our town. They have no jobs right now, so we're going to go ahead and throw in some industrial while we can. Right now, your heavy industry, you only have low density available for you, so we're going to go ahead and throw in a couple of those right there. Oop. Everything's in my way. There we go. Now you also have offices. Offices are nice. This is where all of your basically offices are going to be. It's kind of like a downtown kind of area. It's interesting how that is. But we're just going to kind of do it like that, and then I have to come in here and just kind of fill in some extra spots, and of course follow the road around here. Let's see, let's throw in some housing. Ooh, see that? We got some skilled workers now, so we can throw them in. Skilled workers are what will work in these offices, so you're always going to need skilled workers. So we're just going to continue along our way. right like so. $5,000, all of a sudden down to 224. So that uses up quite a bit, but it's also going to bring in a bunch of people. Now, major issues we're going to see right off the bat. I don't know if it'll show up right now, though. But there's only 2 roads going into this entire residential area, and it's over here. So this road's going to get very popular unless we decide to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw in a road basically right there to kind of keep them going crazy. Unemployment strikes unskilled workers. They basically have no jobs. And they will get jobs when we start putting in some farms. So, but little things that you don't have to worry about that you had to worry about in SimCity and whatnot is power plants and water, things like that. You really don't have to worry about this. This is more about making money off of that stuff. I mean, here they automatically assume you already have power. Hence why you have the utilities. Yes, honk at me. See how that works out for you. Which is why you have the utilities building here. So, it has a little water tank, it has your power and all that stuff, has a little waste, and it looks like some solar panels right there. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so city services, town hall, already got that. Decorations, utilities, commerce, industry, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. For the pack area, we're eventually going to get down to the beach. So you have no residences for the beach, but you do have these nice little buildings. You have like an aqua park, beach volleyball, all this stuff we can put down right now. And you don't have to put it necessarily on the beach, like a mini golf. If I want to, I could put that right there. You know, I could easily put this anywhere I want. A jacuzzi, a swimming pool, and tennis courts. If you want, you can even put down some of the snow stuff. You know, if I want to put down a nightclub, I could put down a nightclub. And then, of course, you also have areas from like other stuff. Like you can throw down Chinese stores, Chinese restaurants if you want to. Europe has like medieval markets, medieval hotels, and then the Americas have a lot of stuff having to do like on the coastline for some reason. I don't know if that's how the world sees us. Just a bunch of stuff on the coast. I mean, like everything here is coastal involved. So I don't know what all that's about, but hey, whatever works, I guess. Linear area on the ground, square area on the ground, square area on the ground. I have no idea what all that stuff means either. But it's all stuff we're gonna get into. So, all right, let's get us started with some roads coming over into this area here. So let's start there. Let's move down here a little bit. Alright, so we have our little circular road. We're going to start off with the straightaway, and it's going to slowly start circling. Let's keep it like that. Bring her around, and until I click it twice, it's just going to continue to follow. So, which is fine. I don't mind that. Like that, and we're going to go to about there, and it always does that. It gets to a certain point and just throws it down into that. We'll go ahead and double click that. 2 entrances into your neighboring town. So now we can go ahead and throw in some industrial, some little farmland. So let's go ahead and start with Livestock Farms. Alright, so you see the green area. As long as you don't cross into that red, you can do whatever you want. So basically start off like this, and you're just going to kind of go around. You can see what happens if you try to. It won't let you. And it'll tell you right there on the right. It says field too small. So you're just going to kind of go like this, like that, and then bring it all the way down to here, and it says 100%, 98%, 97, 96, 95, things like that. So you bring it down here to the road, click to confirm, and there is your farm. Perfect. Nice little farm. Beautiful farm area. So that's our livestock farm. If I want to, I can just pick a fruit farm here right next to it. And move that out of the way. Right there. We'll go ahead and throw in a cereal farm, which is like your oats, your wheats, things like that. And let's see, market farm. It's about right there. Now let's come over this side. And vegetable farm. Everybody wants a nice vegetable farm. Nice little garden area kind of going for you. Alright, so that one's too big, so we're going to bring it back a little bit. About right there. Alright. So, now you have all these farms. This thing here is your silo. You unlock the silo after you have 10 farms put down. So we have, what, 5? Yes, 5 put down right now. So we would need 5 more. But we're not really looking at that at the moment. Let's see here. Take a look at our housing. We have skilled workers. Let's take a look at our trade real quick, and we should start having something now. Let's go over to UGAN and see what they have available. UGAN has negative cash flow, so we can't trade nothing with them. Let's go to Creston. Creston has a plus. There we go. We are in a plus with the 35. Nothing is negative yet for our side. Nothing is positive, which is good. You can see over here they need fuel. That's what the -2 means. They have a bunch of unskilled workers. They have some waste. If we were to make a waste plant, we could take the waste off their hands, and they would pay us for it. They need heavy industry. They need water. They need electricity. They need offices. They have food, which means they also have fields and whatnot to crop. And they have a bunch of unskilled workers. So you can also fly in people if you want to, I guess, like that. Unskilled workers are happy. So up here you see red. This means the factories. The factories are not happy. There is no manufacturing in the city. No, there's not, because you have yet to unlock that for me. There aren't enough workers for agricultural farms. There will be. I've got all this low income over here, but we're gonna change that. There is no high-tech industry in the city. You haven't unlocked it yet, so that's why. All right. So one thing we're gonna do to kind of help it out over here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in some houses over here, just a couple, not really a lot. Just a couple of low-income single houses. Kind of keep these people busy. Now I'm throwing them down a dirt road, and I can upgrade this road if I need to, and I'll show you how to do that here. While we're at it, leave me a comment down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Have you played this game yet? Did you play the first Cities XL? Do you have any plans on maybe buying this game at some point, or any of that fun stuff? Just gonna go all the way around with this low-income housing. These are your unskilled workers here. Basically, just high school educated, if that, GEDs and whatnots. Alright, so we have a little open area right there, so we kind of want to decorate that. That's where we're going to bring in the Woodland Park area and kind of just go like that. Also, this right here, I'm not going to have any houses in there, so we're going to fill it up like that. Same goes for over here, as well as back here. Back here as well. Nope, it won't let me. Okay, there we go. That one we can. That as well. Kind of makes it look like, gives that a golf course kind of a look. It's really interesting. Not really letting me do much over here. We'll do that. Kind of gives it like a weird triangle area. New buildings available. So every so often you'll unlock new buildings, and they let you know by having these little squares over here. So leisure stuff, great. Basically, my people are bored, so they have unlocked a basketball court. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that down in here. But where at? Let's see. You can kind of see how it's green, but this area is red. That means if I was to place this down right here, it would delete that building. Let's go ahead and throw it kind of in the middle of everybody, where everybody lives, so right there. And you can see the houses are slowly building up. So that's good. Alright, we're making about $6,000 a month. We're gaining about 400 people a month. That is perfect. So alright, let's see. Everything seems to be going according to plan. Everything's green. That is fantastic. What else did they unlock? City services. I get a clinic. Perfect. Now, this you have to be careful with. The health center costs $3,000, but the monthly maintenance cost is $1,000. That's the exact same as the medical center. They're basically the same place. Health center, medical center. You also have the clinic, which costs $3,000, but it also costs another $3,000 a month. So we're going to stick with, let's go with the medical center. And let's put it on a main roadway. Like let's put it right there. Alright, we'll take a quick look here at traffic and see how that's all doing. Don't look too bad. It looks pretty good, actually. Looking pretty good. Nice. Unemployment strikes skilled workers. Oh, of course it does. Industry has, let's see. Nothing. It says I got new stuff. Don't look like it, though. Alright. So the city's kind of coming along, which is great for us. In the meantime, let's see here. Go to taxes. We have, move this up. Alright, they're paying about 20. If you go up further than that, keep your eye on this. It's a bright yellow right now, and it's going to slowly get darker right there. And then eventually you'll get a red and all that. So you're going to kind of want to keep it like right on the cusp. That's why I keep it usually around 20. I'll put that one at 21. So overall, we're making about pretty close to $7,000 a month. Our income overall is $11,000. Our expenses is $4,000. So we're making money right now. That is great. That is great. Oh, the major issues we're going to run in with roads is this road right here is going to get extremely busy. These roads are going to get busy leading into that area until we build our city bigger. So we're going to bring in more bigger roads, bigger avenues, all this stuff. I mean, we have all these roads to choose from. And if you look on each one, it'll tell you like the maximum car flows or maximum flow. Like this one here has 80 cars a minute. 80 cars a minute. Over here you get down into like the 60 cars a minute. You have roundabouts that will help out with traffic quite a while, for quite a bit actually. And then of course you have like the expressway, which is 160 cars a minute. So we're going to get into that all later on. So this is going to do it for today's episode anyways. So let me know what you guys think, of course. Comment section down below. Like if you like this video. The likes mean a lot, not just because I want you guys to like the video, but they let me know if you guys want to see more of this video or even more videos from me themselves. And of course the comments is more like a like, but it's like a like or a dislike, but with a description basically. So leave me a description what you guys think. And of course, share this video with your friends. Share other videos, other of my videos with your friends, as I do appreciate it. And don't keep me to yourself. Share me with your friends. I'm not like the teddy bear or the blankie you don't want your friends to know about. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. I'm cool. We can hang out. I swear. Alright, so that's going to do it for our video today, guys. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me and checking out our beautiful city, and we can't wait to see what we come into next time in our next beautiful adventure. Alright, so until next time, everybody, I'm Fire Willie, of course, and I will see you later.